One of the biggest lies that keep people from starting their own business is that they need to have a following first. But let me ask you something. The last time that you booked a hotel, do you know who the owner of that hotel was? If you were going to go to the local pizza shop in your area, do you insist on following them on social media and checking all their reels before you'll buy a calzone? Probably not. Do you even know who the CEO of Target is? I don't. If I had not done the thing and turned my hobbies and interests and passions into a business, I would not be able to work out of my RV at a campground. I would not have been able to buy my dream Jeep Gladiator or even buy this electric bicycle because my wages before were simply not high enough to actually allow me to be able to do those things. Depending on when you're watching this video, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to the link in the description and sign up for my free school. And I want you to come to the next free Q&A and I want you to ask your questions because I want you to make money very, very easily from the things that you already love to do. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some industries that are reliant 100% on having a following in order to grow a business. Being a content creator, being an influencer, doing UGC content. But how I teach people to make money online is by using the hobby, interest, skill, or experience that they already have and simply posting it on the places where people are already looking for you. The beautiful thing about creating a business based off of the experience that you already have is that your photos are evidence enough. Your reviews will take it even higher, but before you can ever get your first review, your photos are evidence enough. If you went online to look for a photographer and their photography was awful, chances are you're not going to book that photographer. It doesn't matter how many followers they have. If the product isn't good, then you're not going to buy their services. An even more concrete example is a hairstylist. I would absolutely never go to a hairstylist that I had not gone to before without going to their images and swiping through the photos on their images to see if they do hair really well. If you're kind of a self-starter like myself and you can just kind of read information and you get the gist of what you need to do, check out the description below. You'll find my hobby to income roadmap that you can download free of charge that really walks you through step by step how I personally was able to monetize my hobbies and where I post them online where people are already looking for me. The reason why my online course actually has a money back guarantee that you will make money when you post your experience, hobby, or interest online is because the trust is actually established by the third-party companies. People don't have to trust you, they have to trust them, although you should be trustworthy. Perfect example, Airbnb is a billion-dollar company. They produce billions of dollars of revenue every single year. If you go to book an Airbnb, there are two different people that you're going to be giving your money to. One, you're going to go on Airbnb and you're going to look and find something that appeals to you. Do you trust Airbnb? Most likely yes, because they are a fully established company. Do you trust the person who's hosting the Airbnb as much as you trust Airbnb? Probably not, but you trust them enough to go to their house and stay there. This is the same thing for hosting activities, tours, and experiences on Airbnb. Airbnb will allow you to make money by simply hanging out with their guests, doing the thing that you enjoy doing most. If you like making bread, if you like kayaking, if you like giving people city tours, whatever it is that you do for fun, people are going to book it on Airbnb because they trust Airbnb. And when they get there, you're going to build trust with them so that they will follow you to the place or do the thing with you. You don't need a big following in order to run a profitable business. You just need social proof. And social proof is going to physically be present just by posting yourself online. For example, referrals, before and after photos, a very clear and concise website are all examples of social proof that people need in order to decide if they want to book with you or not. So when people say, I can't start a business because I don't have an audience and I don't have any followers, what they're really saying is, I don't know how to get my product, service, interest, offer, or experience in front of the right audience. When I started turning my hobbies and experiences into an income, I did not have a huge following online. I still don't have a huge following online. People simply book their experiences and activities and things to do with me because I'm just on the platform with the thing that they already are interested in doing. And that's literally all you have to do, guys. You just have to post yourself in the place. People found me because I created something specific and I just put it in the place where people are already looking for things to do. Is that the long game of how you're going to run a successful business? No, but that is why I created an online course that you can find in the description. There's a founding members special that you can get if you're the first 10 people or something like that. And it is so simple. No matter what it is that you want to do, you just create something specific and then post it in the place where people are looking for the thing. And in the long game is that you actually take this course and learn how to refine the skills, and you actually grow your own website and your own following and your own customers. Literally, so many people will just refer you from word of mouth after they've experienced it. But your doorway, rather than having a huge following, making content about what it is that you do in order to get people to sign up, just put yourself where people are already looking for you. So many people are waiting to become popular before they become profitable, and it's not necessary. You can create a profitable business with literally 0 followers. Followers are social proof, but they have nothing to do with your ability to create a successful business. That is why I am so passionate about helping people curate their hobbies and interests and life experiences into things that people will buy. Instead of asking, how do I grow a following so that people will spend money with my business? Ask yourself, where are people already spending their money? No matter where it is that you live, what I want you to do is take your cell phone and I want you to Google things to do in Dallas, things to do in Austin, things to do in Louisville, Kentucky, wherever you are. Insert here, things to do in. If you're a person who's passionate about cooking, are people already hosting private dinners or culturally diverse food experiences? Are they already teaching cooking classes or some sort of food related activities? Are people already doing that? If so, where are they posted and how did they curate it into an experience? If you're interested in history, are people already hosting architecture tours or some sort of historic walking tour? Are they incorporating beer or are they incorporating wine? What are people already doing in the place where you're at? You don't want to copy them, but you want to see, where are they doing it? Where are they hosting the thing that people are already going to them and spending their money? You want to find the people who are already in your area doing something even remotely similar to what you're interested in and become their competition. And here's why. Because what I do is typically somewhat related to immigrants, refugees, people of color, women, BIPOC-owned businesses. Now, that's not everybody's cup of tea. So people might look at the thing that I offer and say, oh, I'm not really into that. And so instead of doing that, I'm not going to do anything. I would personally, as a person who is a big supporter of my community, rather have another person in my community be my competition and give people something else to do that's more in alignment with what other people's interests are. People should only book my thing if they're specifically interested in what I offer. Your job is not to grow this big, huge following and make everybody care about what you're doing. Your job is simply to put yourself in the place where people are already looking for you and attract the medium to large groups of people who are just interested in what you have to offer. And the good news is that if you're doing this in an area where not a lot of people are offering specific things to do that are just not just go to a restaurant or go to a bar, you're going to be flooded with reservations. And that is why my course literally has a money back guarantee, because if you actually follow the videos to a T and you do everything that I've told you to do, it is guaranteed that you will make money, unless you live in like the middle of nowhere, Iowa. But I guarantee you, even there, people will book your tour, experience, activity, or event that you're offering. When you figure out what sort of activity or life experience or hobby it is that you want to monetize, you just need to get really specific about who you're attracting. A vague business only needs a huge audience because nobody really knows exactly what it does. A specific audience can make a lot of money with a much smaller group of people because it's easier for the right people to find you. Now that I've monetized most of my hobbies and interests and things that I like to do and have now hired people to actually do the thing for me, I'm not personally showing up to do the activities anymore. So take what I do for a living. I help people start a business. Super vague. More specific, I help people turn hobbies, local knowledge, and creative skills into an income. Even more specific, I help people who love gardening turn it into a workshop, content, products, or local experiences. The more specific that you get with your thing, the more successful you're going to be. The right people are going to be more likely to book with you when they understand specifically and exactly what it is you're offering, and when you're already accessible in the places where they already trust the platform. A lot of people are chasing starting a business and things that they don't even care about because somebody online said that it would make them money, which is a crazy thing to do. You need to care about the thing that you're getting ready to pour your life into enough to show up every day. So if you are interested in fishing, say for example, I'm sitting right in front of this fishing pond and there's a bunch of people just out here fishing. Here is literally a guy online, I'll post 2 guys online who are literally taking people fishing for a living. And he's posted online in a place where people can find him. Whereas, even if he had a huge audience, if he had a website called fishingwithgreg.com, nobody's gonna know who Greg is to go fishing with Greg online. But people are already on Airbnb, people are already on Viator, TripAdvisor, Booking.com, Expedia. They're already on those places. He doesn't have to have his own fully established website or 20,000 followers in order to be successful. Look at his reviews. He has amazing reviews because he's just offering an experience that people are not familiar with in a place that people are familiar with. And he posted himself on a platform that people already trust. Trust me, it's literally that simple. This is undoubtedly the easiest way that you can take the thing that you already love and make money from it. Yes, it requires you to physically show up to something. Yes, it can still become passive as it has become for me. But if you are somebody who's just ready to just quit doing work that's uninspiring and stop dreading Monday and want to really just live your life and have time and financial freedom, join the school. Join the free version of the school, because the free version is not going to last forever. Come to the free Q&A, ask your questions, and I guarantee you're going to be so on fire to start your first business from your specific hobby, and you will thank me later. So if you've been sitting there saying to yourself, but I don't have enough followers to start my own business, I want you to ask yourself a better question. Do I have something that is fun, useful, or interesting that I can share with people if they actually understood what it was, and if I put myself on a platform where people can find me? If the answer is yes, your next step is not to become famous or start an Instagram page or share the thing if you don't want to create content. If you want to create content, then certainly do that. But if you don't want to create content, then your next step is not to become famous. Your next step is to package the thing that you love clearly. Maybe join the free school in the link in the description. Come to the Q&A, ask free questions, get free answers, and put yourself online. That's literally it. People can't wait to book your thing. People can't wait to see you and meet you and sign up and give you their money. I can't wait for you to get your first confirmation that says like booking confirmed. That's the best feeling in the world, especially after like all these years. You're like, wow, that really worked. And it really works every single week, and it works multiple times a day. It's the craziest feeling. I can't wait for you to have that feeling, and I know that you can do it. I will see you guys next time. Check out the link in the description, and I will see you at the next Q&A.